Hey everyone, this is Scott. I'm making this video about my 1961 Snowbird snowblower. It is a 1961 model S224. It's a 22-inch model, and the 4 is not a year. It means it's the 4th version of the 22-inch model that Snowbird made. It's actually a 1961 model. I bought this machine this spring. It's August of 2013 right now. I bought this back in March. I found it on my local Craigslist. Guy had it for sale for 25 bucks, which is really the only reasonable price for a non-running machine of this vintage. They're not super valuable. $25 is a good price for a machine that doesn't run. The guy said it ran when he last used it. It's the classic ran when parked story. He says he last used it about 3 years ago, and he bought a new snowblower, so he parked this one. And it looks like it was probably sitting outside for 3 years. And if it did run when it was parked 3 years ago, it doesn't run now, because sitting a machine like this outside destroys it pretty quickly. It's all rusted up. Nothing works right now. The throttle cable is rusted solid. This lever is rusted down below. This is rusted. The fuel tank doesn't even come off. I haven't even looked inside the gas tank yet. I don't know what kind of ugliness is in there. I was debating maybe trying to oil everything up to see if it might run. Oh, and also the pull on the engine is all tight too. The engine won't turn over right now. So, in the state it's in, it's not going to run without some work. What I'm probably going to do is just store it for now. I'm going to stick it in the shed. And I think I might tear it down and try to restore it in a couple years. It might be my first major restoration project. The only thing I'm hesitant about restoring it is I hate to lose all the original really cool graphics. If I restored it, I would take it apart and strip the paint and repaint it, so I'd lose those. They'd have to be destroyed, basically. So I'd have to have replicas made somehow. Could maybe find somebody that could do that. But I wanted a Snowbird. I've started a Snowbird webpage, and I have my Ariens snowblower webpage that's been going. I've got my 1964 wheel horse. She's out waiting to mow the lawn this morning. We're just waiting for the grass to dry. So the 64 wheel horse is my main mower, and I've got my 71 Ariens, which is my main snowblower. And this is my second snowblower, the 61 Snowbird. And I just wanted a Snowbird because they're cool. And this is an earlier model. They started making snowbirds in '58, and this is a '61, so it's pretty early. It has the early kind of cowling styling that Snowbird got into in the '60s. I'd like to find a working Snowbird, one of the bigger 26-inch models, like a 263 or a 264. So I might look for those. Wanted to take a little video, show you the 61 Snowbird. Like I said, I'm probably not going to work on it right now. I think I'm just going to store it. So, this doesn't have any chute. It's got a manual chute control. You have to turn it by hand. Some of the more advanced models have a chute control lever. So that's the machine. I'm going to pop this on the Snowbird webpage. And I started a Snowbird webpage this year. It's under construction right now. I'll put a link to the webpage at the bottom of this video. So, that's the 61 Snowbird. If I do ever get around to tearing it down and restoring it in a few years, I will document that as well. Alright?